Hold on, y'all. We about to get into the clear. Yeah, man. Nah. I'm a man. I can't tell you what a boy you do. I can't tell you. I can't, you know what I'm saying? I can only speak from my psychology, my psychologist, my psyche. And we gonna run this shit like the life of a cat. You know what I'm saying? Now you gotta look at it like the life of a cat, right? The life of a cat, right? But we coming from it from a female cat, right? Now these different objects is what you are or what you could be to this female cat. But let's run this shit back, man. Y'all already know what the motherfucking vibe is, man. 888 peace and prosperity. Water is water, but there's a whole lot going on under surface. Y'all know what the vibe is. 888 peace and prosperity. This rotation is the greatest in every rotation after that. Choices, chances, and changes. Dedication, determination, and discipline. If it ain't add value to you, cut it and don't add value to it. My 2 cents, you can either cash out, throw it in the wishing well, and wish me well, man. You already know who it is, what it is. It's the B to the B to the Y to the Z. And don't forget my Oasis, man. Welcome back to the motherfucking channel. That mean you're vibing high. Man, respect if you tuned into the radio station, man. The 78.1s, the VBs, the YZs is me. It's the vibes where all litty vibes come at. You feel me? And if you new, you don't know what to do, hit D. All of the above. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Remember, I don't eat where you and you don't where I eat. So always do your research. And everything I say, take it with a grain of salt, to each his own. Look, and if you've been vibing with me, man, drop a V in the motherfucking comment section. It ain't hard to do. I ain't asking for much. If you want to show love on a Cash App, donations, assistance, contributions, you want to see more videos, more content drop, man, let me know. Even if you got a title or a different type of, you know what I'm saying, situation on you want me to unravel for you, we can get into that. Just let me know. Cash App, $781THEVBYZ. You can also find the music, the SoundCloud. I got other products, health and wellness, whoop-de-whoop. You heard me now. It's enough of this Joseph, enough of that wolf, and we got the intro in, you know what I'm saying? Let's get the message out. Y'all see me? I didn't want to hold y'all, didn't want to bore y'all, you feel me? But bear with me. Keep your claws on. You about to cut up, you feel me? So look, like I was saying, bro, looking at this life force essence, and one more thing, man. Shout out and respect to the guys and goddesses that's out there saving their money, time, and energy. You see me? Let's get it, though. So we gonna get into the message, you heard me? Nah, for all my men. And then you could look at it in a whole different spectrum and realm if you are, you know, you're a feminine, you know what I'm saying? So listen, bro, you got to look at it like this, bro. All right, what do a cat need, you know what I'm saying, for a female cat to have a happy life? 1, she needs a scratch post. You feel me? 2, she gonna need some yarn, need a toy. 3, gonna need a human. You know, it's a reciprocal relationship, but the human has more value in the cat's eyes than all these other different areas, right? So, and you got to respect your value as well, right? Now, you could have the value of a ball of yarn, you know what I'm saying? You could have the value of the litter box, you know what I'm saying? You could have the value of the human. You understand what I'm saying? See, your life force essence is like a ball of yarn, you know what I'm saying? You just a whole thing of string that hasn't been unraveled yet, you know what I'm saying? And it's like your life force essence is every inch of that yarn. And you need to be using that yarn if you was the ball of yarn to pull your own fucking strings for you. Because once a motherfucker unravel your ass, she's on to the next ball of yarn. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's worth saving this life force essence. That's why it's needed. That's why it's necessary. Your thread is for you to create your sagas. Not when she done ran through 80 different sagas, and now she basically just on some parasitical shit. Now she trying to utilize your yarn to pull her strings. You gotta use your yarn to pull your strings, right? If you was a ball of yarn. Now let's say if you was the litter box, you getting pissed on and you getting shitted on, straight up, and she's playing the fuck out your energy. You know what I'm saying? Okay, if you's Mr. Scratch Post, you know what I know. You know, you're Mr. Scratch Post. You need it. You're necessary. You know, it's like a rabbit. Sometimes they gotta chew on certain shit to keep their teeth fucking you know what I'm saying? Keep their teeth fucking trained and in shape and shit, and trim their teeth down. So you know, Mr. Scratch Post, she gets off on you. You know what I'm saying? But you're nothing more but just a scratch post. And in the long run, what happens to a scratch post? The bitch get tore up in the long run. It may feel good because you're tearing something up, but in the long run, you tearing yourself up. You know what I'm saying? Self-preservation, life essence is more than everything. Self-term pleasure for a long-term life, consequences, it don't even equal out. Ain't no equalizer in that motherfucking movie, I promise you. So with this life force essence, you gotta realize if you in a woman life, what role is you playing? You know what I'm saying? Because we all playing roles. I ain't playing a role. I'm just, you know what I'm saying, playing my part. You did. Some of us playing our part, and some people playing a role. You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying? You hear me? You get what I'm putting down? We working out. Yeah, feel me? It's up there. It's stuck there. You hear me? And like I say, some men are the humans to that female cat. That female cat respect that human. Know that's where her food comes from, her nibbling bits, whatever, Mr. Whiskers, Miss Whiskers, whatever she eating. Her toys, her comfort, you know, all of that. And she respect that motherfucker, and she don't put nothing, she don't play behind that motherfucker. You feel me? See, her cat heals her and everything. The human get healed from the cat. You know what I'm saying? Now, there's some humans that get killed from the cat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done had some incidents. I had some family members where fucking cat had to get put down and shit because the cat was just defending itself and it went ham. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody that shot the school up. Fucking cat did the same shit on my family member. Tore her ass the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? But hey, animals do what they do, and one thing about animals, they don't forget shit. They remember everything. They just no different from humans, bitch. They just don't got the same type of arms and shit we got. They got different arms and shit. But they is conscious as conscious. So let's keep this conscious ass conversation, this conscious ass jokes going, you hear me? So, you know, you got the most value out of all of that. Then here it is, you know, some men to women are just other cats. You know, while the human gone, you keeping me occupied, keeping it, you know, it's like a side piece. You know what I'm saying? The human is like the full meal. And other cats is side piece, even though it's good to have conversations with its own species, but you understand what I'm saying? So you just around when the main thing not around. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be in that position, because if you a side piece, then you know what I'm saying, you're not somebody's main character. And let alone if you playing side piece, then you're definitely not the main character. And you're definitely not being a main character in your fucking movie. You feel me? And you letting somebody use all your film to cast the movie they want with the actors they want. You know what I'm saying? So saving that life force essence, it was necessary and was needed. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, that life force essence come with dominance. comes with assertiveness and alertiveness. It comes with testosterone. It comes with honor. It comes with recognition. It comes with respect. It comes with every feeling you can feel when you hear that lion roar and your ass in the fucking jungle. You ain't got no Clayton's rifles. You don't got none of that shit. You just got your bare hands, just like that lion got his bare claws. You feel me? And you feel what it is compared to you lay behind your bills and shit and you in a concrete jungle. That's a different type of, you know what I'm saying? But you saving your life force essence, bro. You like that lion that's in the concrete jungle. Oh, you a threat. You a threat. I got a bat in the cave. Y'all ain't tell me shit. Yeah. It's all good though. Flew out. But yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Saving that life force essence. Oh, I'm all fucked up. Had a bat in the cave. Shit had one right there in my windowsill. Shit. I was screwed up. Let me get right. You feel me? But yeah, man, until you really know what's your value, your true value, you can't let nobody trick you and finesse you out your position. You understand what I'm saying? And saving this life force essence is going to align you with what's your true position, what you really supposed to be out here doing. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of us, sometimes we just do things to keep us busy, but we really want to have that provision. And that life force essence will give you that provision. You know what I'm saying? It's like that cat realized, like, yeah, I'm a cat, I'm a house cat, but shit, I got a job to do. I got to keep the spiders down, keep the mice down and shit, keep the pests out and shit. You know, like one of my family members I grew up with was like, he always used to tell me like, don't kill the daddy long legs. I was like, why you don't want to kill the big mosquitoes, but leave the little why you don't why you want to kill the little mosquitoes and not the big mosquitoes? He was like, the big ones kill the little ones. I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta realize, like, hey, bro, it's a whole ecosystem in this bitch, and the world has perverted and turned the ecosystem upside down, ass backwards. You understand what I'm saying? The world eats shit, and then it like, it's crazy how the world is now. It eats shit instead of shit out the shit. It eat the shit, and then it shit out the shit. Instead of it eats something of substance, then shit out the shit. That's how perverted this world have turned. And realizing your life force essence, bro, and realizing like, hey, bro, you could be a ball of yarn, you could be a litter box, you could be the scratch poach, you could even be the fucking food bowl, the water bowl, you know, or you could be the human. You could have the greatest value in something's life, in someone's life, and if you don't have the greatest value in that woman's life, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, she got a daddy and shit, but you supposed to be daddy, nigga. You feel me? And if you ain't walking in those shoes, then hey, you better get in a pair that fit before you don't have none. You feel me? Before they had to cut your fucking feet off and shit. You was wearing shoes so long that you didn't fit, that they was too small for you. You know what I'm saying? You outgrow a lot of situations. And this life force essence is to keep you to get across the rivers of life. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, man, you could be that ball of yarn, bro. Once she unravel your ass, it ain't no game no more. It ain't no fun no more. You know what I'm saying? All your slick shit out the window. She study your ass. She lock your ass down and shit. And best believe, hey, bro, a woman is like the mycelium network. They all know each other. You know what I'm saying? Whether right or wrong. Shit. It's girl power over here. I mean, over there. But it's fucking masculinity over here. But you get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's girl power. You know what I'm saying? We live in a real feminized ass world, bro. So you got to realize, bro, you need this life force essence. It's mandatory. It's needed, because realizing what position you play in her life. And this don't just go from the materialized female gender. This also goes for destiny. I mean, your destiny. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Look at this female cat like Destiny now. You know what I'm saying? We getting the part two of this shit. You know what I'm saying? And your destiny, like, if you keep exchanging your life force essence, it's like a couple of movies and shows I've been watching lately. They was like, stop using your superpowers for frivolous things. You know what I'm saying? Like, they always tell superheroes, even villains, like, fuck, don't use your power to steal money and shit. That's the weakest, dumbest shit you could do. You could use your brain to create money. and shit like that. If you was a superpower or a superhero, whoop the whoop supervillain. You feel me? So look at it like destiny is a cat. You know what I'm saying? Now we moving from, you could be with Mother Nature, Mother Cosmos, you could be with the source. You know what I'm saying? So you're not practicing SR, you practicing celibacy, brahmacharya. You really saving this shit. You feel me? Because you got something that's, you know what I'm saying? You did. You trying to create something this world ain't have a fresh breath of air and exchange that with. You know what I'm saying? Ain't huff and puff. You know what I'm saying? So you got to look at it like this, bro. You giving out your life force essence to all these frivolous things, to pixels, to one night stands and shit like that. And you got to realize, like, hey, destiny is just like that cat. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not talking about the female woman, the other gender anymore. I'm talking about destiny. Destiny, the one that's going to get you to your destination, where you meant to be. You understand what I'm saying? And you giving out your go juice to all these frivolous situations, your temptations, these screens and shit like that. These women that don't really have value, that don't have your best interest and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Then, hey, you're going to have to pick your position in that cat's life. You know what I'm saying? You better hope that cat got 9 lives too. You feel? Oh, God. Like I say, bro, you could be the ball of yarn. You could be the litter box. You could be the human to the cat. You know what I'm saying? But remember, the name of the cat is Destiny. You know what I'm saying? And if you were with a woman, you're a married man, then yeah, that's your woman, Destiny. But if you ain't with a woman and you on a whole nother journey with this SR or the celibacy, then your destiny is your destination. You understand what I'm saying? And belonging and being what she needs you is way more important than all of these different passengers as you passing by on the road. Don't let the passengers be the reason why your destiny pass you by. You understand what I'm saying? Because of the frivolous small things. You know what I'm saying? You was born with a certain amount of colors, right? Your life force essence, vitality, vigorousness, vibrancy. You understand what I'm saying? The glow. A certain amount of bone density. You understand what I'm saying? Certain amount of T cells. You know, and you can't be giving it to the wrong vending machines. You know what I'm saying? You go to the vending machines at the airport, they charging your ass $5 for a regular bottle of water when you could wait. You get off the airport, you know, you back in the city, you have to wait a little minute. Now you could spend $1.99, $1.39 on a little bottle of water, the same bottle of water. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I mean about giving out your life force essence, cashing out at the wrong places. You know what I'm saying? Got to be wise, and that's what you're going to receive once you step into this practice, this celibacy, semen retention. You understand what I'm saying? It gives you that wisdom. You understand what I'm saying? It enlightens you. It gives you the brightness of your compass to walk through the valley of death, these dark days that we are in, or this dark demonic world that we are in. You understand what I'm saying? Don't count the days, make the days count. You got to look at this life force essence like every day that you do it is like you pulling yourself and getting out of hell. You know, you can't just get out of hell just off of prayer alone. You got to put in some work, some actions. You got to mean that shit. You got to change your energy. And that's what this life force essence is giving us, the opportunity to pull ourselves out of fucking hell. Rather the ones we built for ourselves or the one we all realized we was in. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, we not all in hell, but you know what I'm saying? To get out this realm, man. To get into the true realm, the true place, the true field of reeds, the paradise. Right? It's the lowest of the lowest of the highest of the highest. You understand what I'm saying? The Most High gonna sit there and we gonna get a report card at the end. I know I got some fucking F's and shit on my report card, but I know I got some A's and shit too. You feel me? So some shit gonna balance out, but, you know, you gonna get a report card, man. It's like when you play Grand Theft Auto or some shit, you get to see all the shit you did and done and spent and all that shit. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? What you want to see, you can make that change today. You can make that change now. Because I know there's some shit in my movie, I'm going to be like, man, fast forward that shit, skip that shit. But God going to be like, no, you about to sit here and watch this shit. Your ancestors, your spirit guides, your angels, even my fucking ass had to watch this shit. You gonna watch this shit, nigga. You feel me? And other people gonna watch your life and your movie too. You gotta think about it like that's how it is, bro. Everybody get to watch everybody's life. And there's some people that really watch everybody's life. But guess what? That's the same people that never got to live theirs. You know what I'm saying? And hey, bro, you know what you want? What you want people to see? That you was ain't shit, or you was the shit. You know what I'm saying? And saving this life force essence, hey, bro. Like I say, you gonna realize what's your value when it comes to destiny. You know, because who want to be working at McDonald's all their fucking life? I mean, to each his own. At least you could, shit. If I had to work at McDonald's all my fucking life, I'd still be grateful, nigga, that I got a job. You know what I'm saying? At least I ain't selling my rusty brown donut for no Tootsie Roll. You feel me? Doing no funny shit. But yeah, man, this life force essence is always needed because it's gonna show you what you mean to this world, what you mean to the universe, what you mean to yourself, what you mean to life, man. Is you that ball of yarn? Is you the litter box? Is you the water bowl? Is you the scrap post? Or is you the human? You know what I'm saying? Are you a liability to your fucking self, or are you an asset to this world? And it may not seem like you an asset to this world because a lot of low vibrational activities and people don't have their values being placed in the value places that values to be placed. If I made that right about value, you feel me? And you got to realize a lot of people can't afford to give you the honor, respect, and the love and the likes that you deserve because they don't even have it themselves. They are scraping out of empty bowls. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to keep your glass full. Let the glass stay half full. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm just coming back with y'all, swinging on y'all. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Pull them strings, man. Pull them strings, man. Do what you got to do, man. You know what I'm saying? Respect this life force essence. Respect your God-given ability. Respect your youth, your vigorousness, your vibrancy, your vitality. Respect your health. Respect the times that could be coming and you could be getting sick, but you're not. Respect that, man. Respect the choices, the chances, and the changes that you made ahead of time that you didn't even realize you was doing, and you avoided a lot of consequences down the road. You know what I'm saying? Respect that, man. Honor that. You know what I'm saying? Because you get to choose what you mean to yourself and to this world. You know what I'm saying? As you a ball of yarn, you just playtime. You know what I'm saying? You know, is you the water bowl, the food bowl, nourishment, you know what I'm saying? Sustainability. Are you the litter box? You in the cesspool. You a toxic motherfucker. You ain't shit. You trash. You doo-doo brown. You know what I'm saying? You get recycled. You know what I'm saying? Or is you the human? Or is you the scratch post? Is you for pleasure? Is you to get off on? You know what I'm saying? You don't wanna let a motherfucker to get off on you and you ain't getting on. You ain't staying on. Motherfucker trying to get off on you so they can get on to get you off your shit. That's your life force essence. Fuck that shit. That's your hydraulic fluid, man. That's the shit that goes in the low rider, man, that make that low rider win first place. You understand what I'm saying? You don't want to come in second place, third place, none of that shit, man. You want first place winner all the time. And you never was in competition with nobody outside you but the motherfucker in the mirror. You hear me? But yeah, man, I just wanted to joke y'all real quick on that SR shit, you know what I'm saying? Man, 9 lives, man. 9 lives. How would destiny utilize you out these 9 lives, man? You know what I'm saying? For real. You know, you gotta pick what you want to do in life. You know what I'm saying? Hey, some people just want to be the toolbox. You know, they just want to carry all the. You know, they just want to have all these motherfuckers on their roster. But that's the only thing. They just a carrier. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and some motherfuckers is scissors. You know what I'm saying? Hey, some motherfuckers is caterpillars and some motherfuckers is the butterflies. You know what I'm saying? Hey, You gotta realize where you gonna play at, where you gonna live at in life. You gotta realize the butterfly life is way more threatening and way more dangerous than the caterpillar. Everybody see those beautiful, gorgeous ass wings, and a lot of ants don't have them. And your haters is fucking ants. They trying to eat your ass alive and pick your wings and shit. So there's certain places you can't land, certain places you can't go, bro. But the most dangerous thing about the butterfly from the caterpillar is that it had to go through the cocoon, get out the cocoon, and still had to, like, it still got to protect itself, man. And everybody see how beautiful the goddamn butterfly is. I mean, cockroaches, moths, bees, they all see these beautiful ass designs and shit on this fucking butterfly, bro. You got to protect those wings, bro. But you learn how to protect yourself when you was a caterpillar. It's certain motherfuckers that don't learn how to protect themselves, protect their life force essence. You need that life force essence to forge your cocoon. And you got to have that grit to get out that motherfucker cocoon. You know what I'm saying? To have that transition, that transformation. You know what I'm saying? They utilize this life force essence because there's some people, it's some men. It could be females too. You know, like I said, it's a two-sided coin. But it's some men that have not accomplished much. And they've been on semen retention probably their whole fucking life, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, but we not worrying about nobody else outside us and those who not in our corner. Honestly, we not worrying about them. We don't worry about shit. We utilize what they worry. We utilize that for strength. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just want to chop it up with y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? 9 lives. What you mean to destiny? What do you mean to your destination? You know what I'm saying? Did you do like what 99% of the world did and they saw a pretty ass sign and they just got comfortable at that sign? That's what majority of the world did. That's what majority of the world did. You know what I'm saying? They got to a point that was like, fuck it. And this is your electromagnetism will flow through your body, man. This is what operates the yin and yang at its fullest capacity. You understand what I'm saying? Saving that life force essence. What's the fuck? What the fuck is a car with no gas, man? Fuck a RV, nigga. Fuck, I don't know. I don't know, bro. What's a car with no gas, bro? Fuck. A house now. Fuck, I don't know. A mobile unit. It ain't mobile, you know what I'm saying? Mobile one, straight audio. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is a car with no gas, bro? You do better walking. And like they say, you man, you look, you do better spilling your seed on the floor than in the belly of a whore. You know what I'm saying? That's why the semen retention is needed, dog. It's necessary. We're going to get into some more heavy activities and some heavy ass jokes, but I just want to get y'all with some metaphors and analogies and shit, you know what I'm saying? The life of a cat, 9 lives. What part would you play in that cat life? What would you be? Fuck. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I ain't gonna lie, all parts are necessary in the cat life. But honestly, Pim Daddy, you know what I'm saying? The cat wouldn't have the food, a place to stay, the scratch post, the water bowl, the ball of yarn if it wasn't for the human. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's all I had to say this rotation, man. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Y'all know what type of time it is. If you fucking with the Cash App, I'm fucking with you. I gotta get back to my shit. Time to have some lunch. I wonder what we gonna have for dinner tonight. It's gonna be something new, something slight, something right. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the cantaloupes going cheap as a motherfucker right now. So I was able to get 2 nice cantaloupes for $3. So hey, y'all fuck with the Cash App, man. Throw something on that bitch. I'm trying to eat cantaloupe for like the next couple rotations. Till I see them bitches change that price tag. I ain't fucking around here. But yeah, man, we're gonna get back to dropping some more organic vibes content and other shit. I gotta go back on ninja mode. You feel me? I'm gonna fuck with y'all.